Hey guys, what's going on? Basically, we're gonna trade some cryptocurrency today. Okay, my focus is gonna be on Bitcoin and also going to look on Ethereum as well. All right, so we're gonna do a top-down analysis and then get right into basically trading on the 5 minute. Okay, so as you can see here, guys, on this is Ethereum on the daily. Okay, so I'm gonna start this off like this. Maybe not. Okay, I'll do a header basically at the end when we're getting into some scalping. Okay. So I'm going to start grabbing support and resistance. Okay. So basically we've made a little dip down here. Obviously it's been very bearish. Okay. It's holding support right here at roughly 2059. Okay. And we're kind of looking like we might be doing some consolidation. All right. But for now, I don't know if it's going to get there on the daily. Like, it has a lot of potential, but we'll wait and see. And if it breaks down here, okay, it can go even lower. So my thoughts are that because it's been in a very heavy downtrend, we might start to see it potentially hit 2010, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so we're going to drop it down to the 4 hour. All right, and then we're going to just gather some more information like this. Okay. Boom. Tighten it up, guys. Always, for me, when I like to trade, I always try to tighten it up. All right. We're back for another one, guys. This is a pop-up call. Okay, we're just having fun on a Saturday. All right. So let's go down to the hourly. All right. So now we can see that the higher time frames are starting to come more evident when we get to the lower time frames, especially in terms of where price has been previously. Okay. So this is on the hourly. All right, so if price starts to get up here and starts touching this area right there, which is pretty much the top of this wick, all right, then if it starts to break there, guys, we have potential to get all the way up here. Okay, 21,093. But again, we have to see if we're forming a potential double bottom or what we're actually doing here. All right. So there's potential double bottom set up, but as you can see, there's a top wick. All right, so I just, as always, tighten it up. And I'm going to add one support line there. Okay. Alrighty. So it's on 30 minute. I'm going to drop it down to the 15. This is Ethereum doing a top down. Okay. All right. So right now, as you can see, we found a little bit of a bottom here, and now we're trying to push our way up here. But there's also some heavy selling pressure coming in. Okay, it's on the 15 minute. There's still 2 minutes left. Okay, so let's see if price starts to get. I want to see what it's going to look like on the 5. Okay. Pretty erratic. South Africa, my man. I like it. I appreciate it too. Appreciate you signing on. Hopefully the crypto is good to us today. Okay. All right. So now we're on 5 minute. All right. So what I'm looking for, I can already see that there's rejection, and I can already see a potential trap and gap area. Okay, right here. Okay, so what this would look like is I got to see where price has been before. Okay. So if we're looking for a short, guys, like this on the 5 minute. Okay, so remember 5 minutes it's a little it's basically price. All right, so like live price. So when we're giving these kind of suggestions or look for targets, remember we're not advisors, we're just having fun with this. All right, so basically, all right, if it drops there, if it starts to break down here, all right, which it has potential to do, anything below here, okay, look for it to come down here, maybe do a little retest, and then we can have a continuation down. All right, and the same with if we go in a bullish momentum here. Okay, just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna share the link now. Okay, just taking one quick sec. Cool, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Sorry, I just had to drop the link. All right, and the same is if we're going to go in bullish momentum here, okay? Basically, what's going to happen is we're looking at something like this, okay? A little bit of a stop loss there, and then we're looking to potentially get all the way up here, okay? So, but we also got to remember, guys, this is going to be a key level right here, okay? If it starts to break here at 21,038, it has a lot of opportunity to come in around this area right here, okay? So again, this one, if it breaks above here, the current trapping gap, it might look like touching here, coming down, making its way up here, roughly getting some hold up right there, and then we're going to walk our way up. Okay, so that's if it goes bullish. And guys, remember, this is Ethereum from the top down, from daily all the way to 5 minute. Okay, so obviously Ethereum doesn't maybe move as fast as Bitcoin. All right, so we can just focus basically on this one. Okay, so look at this, guys. This is it's a little intimidating for a lot of people here. Okay, this is really garbage trading. Okay, so we're trying to see if we can get some breakouts or breakdowns. All right, what's going on, Aaron? Let's get these pips, buddy. Just testing out some crypto trading on the weekend, so you can definitely do this with the account. All right, so I'm going to gather some more information roughly around here, okay, on the hourly. And guys, remember, this won't always get there like right away, okay? It's going to take a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, okay? Because as you can see, we're kind of just consolidating in there. It made some nice moves, but just kind of consolidating right in the potential trapping gap area. All right, so down to, I'm going to go from the hourly down to the 15, okay? And as you can see, we're forming some potential uptrend here from the continue. Like it's making higher highs. Okay, so it's going to look a little messy. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, and now we're in this kind of area right around here. Okay, where we're just kind of forming some potential sideways trading. You know what I mean? So we'll wait and see if it's going to have a good break to the upside or if it's going to have a good break to the downside. All right. All right, so from the 15, I like this area definitely of support, okay? And then I'm going to leave it for right here. I know we have some potential rejection right there. I might chart that one simply because I know we go down to the lower time frame, it's going to become apparent. All right. All right, so now we're pretty much ready to rock. Okay, give me one quick second here. So breakouts and breakdowns, I know that's going to be a suggested area where it's going to have hold some support. All right, here's what I'm looking at here, okay? If it's long, it definitely has some potential to get up here, okay? And remember, 5 minutes, so we're looking for quick scalping methods, okay? Scalping breakouts, okay? That's if it goes bullish, okay? If it's bearish, this is what I'm looking at right here. All right. And guys, this could not be done if we didn't do the top-down analysis. You got to understand how important that is. Okay, learning to do the top-down is gonna really help your trading game. Okay. Okay, so there is roughly, I'm trying to find what the where it is on the candle, the countdown. There we go. 4 minutes left, new candle. Okay. So this will be, we're looking for a potential 11 o'clock break. Okay. So from here to here, guys, if we get in, that's roughly like 142. Okay. So that's $142. Okay. So that'll be a good entry. So you definitely want to make sure that if you're looking for bullish momentum, all right, that's where you're entering. But it's not like a crazy lot size. And remember, guys, you got to take into account your spread. Okay. So if you're entering, remember, here's, as I always say, this is what's going to happen here. It's probably going to push up to here. All right, look for a retest and then for a potential continuation. Okay, so let's wait and see. Do a price tag for you so you can see where we're at. That's potential entry, okay, for the bullish momentum. Okay. Let's see if it's going to break or if it's going to potentially retest, okay? All right. So let me just chart this real quick. Okay. Yeah, I always start from the daily, then stop at the hourly time frame. Yep, hourly's pretty good, man, for sure. You know what I mean? But hourly, you can really determine the trend. But Bitcoin, because it's like live price, and same with gold and indices, you know what I mean? They're faster moving. You can most definitely do that. All right. If I'm away from my computer and I have a trade idea and I'm doing it on the hourly, of course, you know what I mean. I'll look to do from the top down to the daily, to the hourly. But for me personally, like I said, I generally carve out some time in the day where I can get some scalping in here. So it's definitely it's a lot more efficient if you're going on the lower time frames. Okay, and that's why you need to do the same kind of analysis that you've done before on the top down. Okay, and just bring it all the way to the 5 minute, and then follow your technicals, and it'll pretty much go based on that. So let's see if Bitcoin is going to get a push or if it's going to get a pull at 11. All right. Spread might be high on your chart, guys, or on your MetaTrader. All right. So if it is, just be aware of that. Okay. So let's wait and see. There's 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Okay. It's looking like it's pushing up. There we go. We're getting some break. Let's see if it's going to hold weight here. It's getting rejected at the previous wick. Okay. Let's see if they're going to push with a retest or if they're going to push it right back down. There's a lot of consolidation right around this area, so that's why we're looking for more of a bigger break here. So right around here, guys. Like, look at all this area that price has been. Okay, dip down, came back here, dip down, came back here. Okay, so we're looking for a potential bigger break. All right. Okay, looking all right. 23 seconds left. Let's see what's going to happen here. getting some rejection. Okay, there's under 10 seconds left in the candle, so let's see how it closes. Okay, new candle's forming. All right, let's see if they're going to open it up bullish or bearish here. It hasn't opened up just yet. Heavily delayed, even on my end. Okay, they gapped it up. All right, still forming. All right, now they're approaching that area right there, similar to where it's been before, where we're looking at that consolidation. All right, so let's see if they're going to pump it or dump it. Not much crazy volatility right now. Okay, it's a little slow, but that's no stress, guys. Don't worry. It's still going to follow. Bitcoin follows pretty good technicals, so we'll wait and see here. Okay. Okay, there's your retest. Quick little flick. Let's see if it's going to push or if it's going to dump. Okay, so here's your retest candle, guys. Let's check out Ethereum. Okay, it got rejected. All right, but it's looking like it's making a steady uptrend from here. Okay, so these might be a little higher time frame because just the way that it's trading, it's slow. Right? See how we're forming a steady uptrend here? Okay, price is kind of going right in an upward motion. All right, so like I said, if it breaks, might have to do Ethereum on the 15-minute to get a little more clear price. Okay. All right, so see, that's when it's going to have a nice little nasty breakup if it does, okay? And the tank if it doesn't. Bitcoin is still forming some nice trending upward action here, okay? When it's gone to this area before, guys, it's really pumped up, okay? So we might get some here, we might not. It depends on basically how we get the movement and what they're doing. Okay, because it's still, there's a minute and 35 seconds left. All right, guys, and there's a meeting, there's G20 meetings this weekend, so that's why it might be a little slower. All right, most weekends it's a little more fast paced, so we won't go for too crazy long, but we'll see if we can get some scalps. We're actually, like, if you're in this trade, you're in profit, okay, but it's just very slow. Okay, so there's not much we can do about that at all. Okay, 38 seconds left. This 11 o'clock candle should have some good push. Let's wait and see. 12 seconds left. Okay. New candle, they kept it to the upside. Okay, so they held support. Let's see if they're going to push it down a bit more or if they're going to hold true support with a continuation. Okay, 4 minutes 45 seconds. Okay, so they're forming some support here. Let's see if we can get a break. I don't know if it'll be a crazy break, but it might get some nice push. Okay, if we can get, you know what I mean, even the TP1, which is right up here, it's looking good. All right, TP, which is take profit, roughly right there. Okay, that would be $137. Okay, so like almost 137 pips, depending on what you do for your lot size. Okay, let's see if it's gonna. Let's look at the hourly here. Okay, we got a little bit of a wedge forming here. Okay, so if you can see, downward motion coming here. All right, and then we have some upward movement right here. Okay, could even be lower. So let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. We're right at the entry point, so let's go to hourly back down to 5. If you see, now we're getting some rejection here. Okay, that's the hourly wedge. All right, so you can see we're coming to the apex pretty much on the 5-minute here. Okay. Thanks for joining on, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully we can get this breakout with a nice little retest for a continuation. All right, that's going to be my goal. All right, it's looking pretty bullish right now, guys, so let's just see, be patient with it. You're going to get some kind of hold up right around here too, so that could be another take profit. Okay, and like I said, it's just a little slower than most weekends, so just have patience with it. Analysis is top down from the daily, okay, on Bitcoin. And basically you're looking for a wedge breakout here. Entry point was be right here. Okay, this is just if it goes bearish. Okay, so it's not even near it right now. All right, but we have our entry if it's bearish. Okay, so understand that. If it's bullish, which it already is, then take profit. Okay, it broke here with a retest and it's continuing. Now it's got to get the hourly wedge breakout for a continuation. Okay, but red is always stop loss, green is always take profit. Okay, just so you understand. This right here is just if in case that it goes into a bearish downtrend and it starts to break this hourly wedge and starts to fall. I just do this so I can show you from the top down that we've had this already there. Okay, it's just kind of to back up my analysis. That's pretty much all it is. I know it can be a little confusing on the chart, so good good point in asking because it might be a little confusing. So thanks for asking that question, man. Okay, we're getting some push down from the sellers on the hourly wedge. Okay, so let's just wait and see if this trend is going to hold true and go bullish, or if it's going to basically get rejected, sell off, and start testing this upward trend right here. Maybe priming up for an actual breakout in the more in the apex area. Okay. For sure, man. You didn't miss entry yet. Okay. There was really no confirmation that it even held up here. There was at the beginning. Okay, now we're starting to get some top down. Some wick from basically the top and pushing it down, and it's just because of the wedge. Okay, they're probably priming it up maybe for, a nice little sell and dip all the way down to here. Okay, if that's the case, then they're gonna push it down. You know what I mean? Might get some action, some held up at 33,761, or they're going to, you know what I mean, hold support here and then push it up. But now, guys, if you really look what's kind of happening, it's choppy sideways trading. Okay, there's not too much you can really do, but it's still holding that uptrend. Okay, like it still hasn't really started to break and make lower lows and lower highs in this small little trend formation. It's still holding true to the actual uptrend here. This might just be a little dip for a continuation. Okay, but we now know that the wedge on the higher time frames, okay, is basically holding true, and we have to understand that we need to respect it. So we need to wait for entries. Okay, we don't just press buy or sell on the whim. That's suicide in trading. Okay, because a lot of times you're not really understanding. Well, you might be. Okay, for real. It depends on how like far along in your trading journey you are. There's spreads and commissions that come into play. So we just need to make sure that we take those into account too, especially when you're firing off, just like, you know what I mean, maybe a standard on Bitcoin. You got to take, some of you guys I've heard have anywhere between 4 to 5 pip spread, which can be astronomical. you know so you just want to make sure you're looking for the most precise entry. Okay, and judging by the volume right now, it's just a little slower. Okay, so there's the flicker of the retest. So it's going to test that wedge again. All right, it's going to just go back and forth right now, I have a feeling, until they actually decide whether they're going to break it or they're going to dump it. So yeah, I took a small feeler buy. All right, just to see if it's going to be in the trend. Like I said, I trading with a firm, like a prop firm right now. Okay, so like I don't mind doing smaller entries. You know what I mean, to see if we're actually getting correct trend. Which means, like, if I'm entering here, okay, it's kind of like I'm doing a feeler. Okay, 0.01. You know what I mean, or something like a 0.05, depending on how I'm feeling that day or how I'm actually doing. Okay, what this will allow me to do is it will determine if my analysis is right. Okay, and why I do that is because I'd rather be throwing out something like this and losing maybe $10 max than losing 150, 160 bucks. I have no issues if it gets a confirmation, like if it starts to break above here and hold, I'll add maybe another higher lot size. Okay, but for now, I'm just seeing that if it's still holding true to these trends. If not, if it starts to tank down here and here, I know that, you know what I mean, I'm probably just going to get out and maybe look for the sell. Okay, so that's the key thing. With a lot of people, they don't know about trading, which they definitely should. Okay, Ethereum, like I said, is blocky right now. It's forming a parallel channel here. All right, so pretty much something like this. All right. So let's see if it's going to continue to the upside. Okay, if it does, it's going to come right around here. All right, you see what I'm saying? Retest, and then for a continuation potentially in this direction right here. But that's in the long term. Okay, that's still price. We're still far away from that. Okay, so just be patient and let's wait and see what's going to happen on Ethereum here. Okay, because it's holding that trend. It's holding it pretty good. Okay, starting to bounce, but we got to see what's going to happen. Okay, so sideways indecision trading. Okay, not too much going on. All right, still early, guys. Like I said, Crypto always doesn't move very crazy fast on the weekends, and this weekend especially because it's got those G2 meetings, it might be a little slower. So we won't go for too much longer. Okay, we'll try to catch some more. If not, at least you got a good top-down analysis video how to work with. Okay. Guys, give me 1 second here. I'm going to step away. All right, I just have to use the washroom really quickly, so I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Let me turn back the camera on. Turn the camera back on. Sorry. All right, so Bitcoin held. It's attempting to break the hourly wedge again. Okay, that's a pretty big bullish candle. All right, but we need to see if it's going to get rejected or if it's going to hold. For now, I'm going to erase this. Okay. So we're looking for here, guys, the break above here. Okay, with possible retest for continuation. Okay. Ethereum still making that uptrend. Okay, Bitcoin is still pushing. All right. Getting pushed down. Okay, so now we're getting pushed down even more. All right, so remember, guys, this hourly trend is holding true. Okay, 16 seconds left. Let's see how they're gonna close this next open it and close this next candle. Okay. So guys, remember on the call how I said previously that price is going to consolidate right around this area right here, okay? It's done it before. Okay, so we need to keep that in mind. Okay, so they're rejecting it. Okay, see how important it is to do top-down analysis. Like, it's very, very important, guys, because if we didn't, and you're starting to enter in here, you know what I mean, we have to be aware that there is a hourly support and hourly resistance that have formed that we need to know about on the lower time frames. Okay, so I'm not saying it's gonna like really fall here. I'm not entirely sure. We need to see how price is going to react to where it is in the actual overall analysis. Okay. Okay, so it's making its way up a little bit. Let's see if it's going to retest here again. Okay. It's trying to, guys. You see how it's really trying to attempt to push up there? Okay, guys, and this is just a slow session. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to get these pretty much when we're trading every other session is pretty good. So we got to imagine that some of them are just a little bit slower. All right. Two minutes and 55 seconds left, so we're gonna get some nice action probably around this time. We'll see. It's not gonna be erratic, like a lot of mush, a lot of push, or a lot of pull, but we might just start to see some right after 11:15. Okay. So this was the entry right here. Okay. Maybe we'll do it like this. I don't like that too much. I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay. Like it's made its way up here, guys. It's holding support. We'll see if we're gonna get this push or if it's actually going to like hold true resistance and sell off. Okay. Let's check out our Ethereum. Still holding true in our parallel channel. Okay. Not much movement here at all. You can see push down, pushed up. These candles have no volume. All right. So it's just a little slow session. Let's look at Dodge. Okay. All right. I'm not going to look to trade it, but I just wanted to look at it for a second here. Okay, so we are getting some formation of a lot of buyers come in here. Okay, there's a bottom wick and they're starting to push it up. Okay, price is forming right around here. Okay. Okay, getting rejected. All right. New candle's opening. Let's see if we're going to open it bullish or bearish. All right. Okay, push for the sell. Now the buyers are starting to come back in. Okay, push straight up, getting some rejection yet again. Getting a nice push. That's a bullish engulfing, was a bullish engulfing candlestick. Okay, if it continues, it's got to close like that. All right, but they're finding some good support. 33,805. Okay, and now we're really getting some push up here. So testing this wedge again. All right, let's see. Okay, 33,900 will be a psychological number, rejection. Okay, it's either going to have, like I said, rejection tendencies, or it's going to have, break, retest for confirmation of the bullish buy tendencies. All right, so just need to wait and see. But we need to break out of this wedge before anything to even get there. All right. Okay, getting some rejection again. All right, so just remember, guys, top down. This is all done for you so you can see, and this is how you trade. All right, you get ready for the bullish and the bearish breaks. Okay, just checking spreads right now. Okay, let's go on the 15-minute. See these. That's Ethereum, guys. All right. Bitcoin still just kind of bouncing around here, getting something. Okay. 1 minute left. Roughly. Okay. Thanks for joining up, guys. Thanks for subscribing, Bernardo. Really appreciate that, my man. We trade live pretty much almost every day. Okay, so, and on the weekends we do crypto, so you can check that out. 38 yeah, on mine it's 38 seconds left. Okay, still getting some rejection at that hourly. Okay, so okay, 5 seconds left. pushed up a little bit. Let's see if it's going to get rejected or if it's going to break through here. Okay, so it'll be the 11:30 almost. The next candle will be 11:30 candle. Okay, so let's see. There's a potential breakup. Let's see what we got going on here. Push down again. Okay, see how important it is, guys, not to enter. Just wait for the break, the retest. Okay, getting rejected here. Let's see if they're going to pump it up again. Okay, there we go, guys. Let's see. All right. 3 minutes and 30 seconds is coming up, so let's see what's going to happen. Still just a little slower, guys. There's a push. Let's see. There we go, guys. Let's see if it's going to hold now. Okay. Looks like it's running pretty good so far. Okay, there's still 2 minutes 45 seconds left. Here's a break what we want. Let's see if we get a little push. I want to see a nice push here, guys. There we go. Nice little push. All right, expect some rejection here. Okay, we're approaching. There we go, guys. Looking good. $72 pips, guys. Getting some rejection now. Okay, remember I told you right at this area, right at psychological 33,900, we're gonna get some rejection. Okay, said that in the previous, so you can just scroll back and read it or listen to it. But that's forming some nice bullish momentum here. Okay, so let's just see what's gonna happen. Want to see it fill the wick. Okay, that's what we really want to see. It start to push back up and fill this wick. If not, they're going to push it right back down in this wedge, okay? And that's going to be a head fake. The next candle will definitely determine if it's going to be a retest confirmation or if it's just going to be a head fake. Under a minute now. Oh, we're getting some push. All right, let's see. Pushing. All right, under 20 seconds coming up right about now. So the next candle is going to close. It has some really bullish power here. Nice. Okay, told you the 11:30 candle is going to be huge. Okay, 2 seconds left to open. Let's see. New candle will be opening. Let's see if it's going to open bullish or bearish here, okay? Okay, opened it up bearish. Okay, bottom wick is pushing. It will be the top wick, okay, just because of the way the candles as it was being bearish. Okay, let's see if it can break up here, guys. This is what we want to see. We want to see then to hit our high. See if we can get some push. Okay, a little bit of top forming. Nice continuation. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen now. We're going to push or we're going to pull, all right? Steady buying pressure has been, oh, got a little push. 3 minutes left. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, looking all right. Remember I told you 11:30, guys. That was where we started getting some more momentum coming in here, okay? Okay, don't sweat. It's looking like a little bit of a retest here. All right. It's still pretty much really indecision, okay? So still very slow. All right. So key areas, remember guys, all these wicks before, same time. Sorry, same area. See what I'm saying? Wicks city here. Okay, right around here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're all getting rejected out this area, okay? But if we get that push, you know what I'm saying, that can really fly. Okay, so I have new candles opening up right now. There's the retest, guys. That's the retest candlestick right there. Okay, let's see if it's going to push or if it's going to go bearish here. Okay. I want to see a hold here for a bullish continuation. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, it's still 3 minutes left. All right, let's go check on Ethereum. I don't think it'll make too much movement just because where it is, but yeah, it made some bullish move here. Okay, so guys, it's approaching the entry right here. The entry is, I'm going to erase bearish one, but this is pretty much the entry, approaching it. Okay, so it tapped it, but it didn't actually get in. Okay, sold off, but this is how it's going to look like it's going to go. Okay, that's for Ethereum. Okay, so let's see if it's going to hold off or it's going to push. Okay. Bitcoin is selling off just a little bit. Okay, we've got to expect that. Told you the retests, they're going to happen. You need to understand about retest. Okay, confirmation buys. All right. Guys, if you're new to the channel too and you're just watching, hit the subscribe button. Okay, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's worth it. We'll be going live quite a few times, so you'll get some trading out of it. Okay, so 1 minute and 30 seconds left. This is your retest, guys. I told you before. Break out of the wedge, retest for possible continuation or sell off. Dodge is still moving very slow. Okay. Ethereum. Still pushing to the upside. Okay. Minute left. We'll head back to Bitcoin. Okay, finding some support here. Let's see if it's going to push up and start to test this wick right here, guys. If it starts to test this wick and break through, could be potential continuation. Okay. Okay, retest is happening. Guys, we're going to go for a little bit longer. And guys, if you're in the VIP group or the mentorship group, I'll send these to you so you can have them. All right. Huge dump. Okay, huge. Right back into the hourly wedge. All right. Still 4 minutes left. That was just pretty much the new candle. So let's see if it's going to hold here or if it's going to start to sell off again. Same thing happened with ETH. Okay, getting a wick pushed back up. Okay, guys, and this is just patience. You know what I mean? Patience, patience, patience. Ethereum starting to push back up, guys. Like I said, gets into this, we're going to take profit, okay? Bitcoin starting to push back up, a huge rejection there in terms of put back in the wedge, okay? And we'll see if it's going to hold here, if it's just going to dump, okay? Okay, starting to get a little bit of push. We'll see if it's going to hold true or if it's just kind of like just whatever. And what I mean by that is like sometimes like they're just head fake pushes and they'll push it right back down. Okay, so for it to hold true, we got to start seeing some more volume in these candles. Okay, there's good volume, but like these ones are obviously the best right here. Okay, we caught that. That's huge. Okay, bounces off the hourly trend wedge. Boom, pushed up. Sends it straight up. So we can hopefully look to catch maybe something. Not, I would love to catch something similar like that on the call right now, for real. But will it happen? That was the 10th at 7. Okay, so today, roughly a few hours ago. Okay. See if we get a nice little push here. Guys, and you can look to hold these too. Like I know if you got it on the entry, like your smaller lots we talked about here, you know, let those run. Seriously, let those run. Okay. You're in deep profits. Like even if you're adding right now, roughly, you know what I mean. Look for it to run, guys. Like I believe that it's gonna probably test up here and then start getting into this area. Okay. So let's just wait and see. So it's approaching the close of that other, the second candle. Okay. Okay, new candle is forming now. Let's see if it's going to open up bullish or bearish. All right, looking good. Nice little push. Let's go, guys. Let's see if we can get that TP. Getting some push down. Okay. Roughly 100 pips, $100. Okay. Still 3 minutes left. Don't get head faked out by this. Okay. A lot of time they'll push it down, looking like a dragonfly, or sorry, a gravestone doji, and then they'll push it right back up. Okay. Just don't get head faked with this, unless it is a true double top, which this thing will start to fall. Okay. All right, so it's looking to push the hourly, maybe to retest that hourly wedge. Okay. It could be forming a little double top right here on the 5 minute from with this area. Okay, but let's wait and see. All right, because it has been known to, like, the last little bit, guys, comes in this area right here, anywhere between 33,840 and 850, all the way down to 33,800. It's the buyers are still there. Okay, so they keep pushing it back up. So just be patient with it. You know what I mean? There's right now there's nothing that we can really do other than just wait for each candle to close for the continuation. And like I was mentioning before, guys, there is just some of those like G20 meetings, and that's why it's just kind of this slow. Entry was this blue price flag right here. Okay, right here, this green. All right, so if you want to do like a potential dip buy right here, you might look at it for come down to this area, retest the wedge. Okay, have you know what I mean, buy limit, sell limit, depending on if you can do it that fast, or just, you know what I mean, go market for, but watch your spreads for a buy or sell, and just trust the analysis based on what it is and have your stop loss nice and tight, right? One key thing to keep in mind is, guys, just the spreads alone on some of your guys' brokers is difficult. Okay, so just be aware of that when you're actually trading itself. Okay. Still a minute left. Minute 25. Okay. Let's go check out Ethereum getting sold off right at entry, guys. See what I mean? Nice parallel channel continuing to the upside. Okay, tried to, got rejected. Attempting again, getting rejected. Maybe for the third or fourth time. If it starts to hold rejection here, it's going to sell off. Okay. If not, it's going to probably pump up here, hold some rejection at this 21,300, pretty much the high. Okay, and then it's going to sell off on the high on the time frame and retest the potential entry. Okay. Okay, so it is getting some nice selling volume coming in. There's 33 seconds left, so we need to just wait and see what's going to happen here. Wait for the next candle to close and the next, wait for this candle to close and the next one to open. If it starts to sell off in here, guys, like I said, they're just not ready to kind of push it to the bullish side just yet. You know what I mean? Here's your true retest. Okay, it's holding true on the hourly. Let's see if they're going to push it down. If they do, you know what I mean, it's going to come back into this area right here. Okay, seen it happen many times on gold, US 30. You know what I mean? A lot of different pairs, commodities, indexes. It's the type of thing they do. They kind of head fake you out and they push you back down. Okay, but it's a good learning lesson for the people who are trading, just to see that, you know what I mean, you got to have your precise entry here, right here where we had it. We had it there. It ran 115 roughly pips. Okay, if you're starting to get in up here, you can see now you're going to red, and now you're in the decision: do I hold this or do I let it, You know what I mean? It's very confusing. It can be very stressful. Okay, trading should not always be as stressful as possible. You know what I mean? You should make it where you can limit your stress. So if you missed it, now you're just waiting. Like I said, you can maybe look for a potential buy opportunity right around where we are now. Like I said, that's totally up to you. And remember, risk management should always be kept in mind. All right. So it's it's ultimately up to you where you're looking to take your entry points. Okay, in terms of right now. But the best one was right here. All right. I wouldn't be looking up here if any time. If this starts to hold a couple supports from the hourly and walking its way up, then you know what I mean. You can maybe look for a potential opportunity to get into a small lot size again. Okay. Okay, so it's still holding support. Okay, so they now held this hourly wedge support like a few times. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Let's see now if we can get that little push and go through these two previous wicks that have pushed us down. Okay. Okay, so 33,900 guys, same area that I told you. It's going to have some hold up. It's going to have some pretty much rejection area. Okay. Okay, getting pushed back down again. Okay, top wick. Looking all right. 3 seconds left. Let's see how this candle is going to close and what happens. Okay. A little bit of rejection right at the beginning. Okay. Okay, now we're kind of barcoding. Okay, we're starting some bottom wick right here. Let's see if we can hold for the push, guys. I'm going to stay for this candle. It's 12 after this, and then we'll, guys, in the normal group, sorry, in the mentorship group, I'll send you this, okay? And guys who are the one, just wait for the next live stream, okay? Okay, so go to Ethereum for one quick second here. I haven't checked out in a sec. Okay, approaching it. No entry as of yet. Okay, pushing up. See if we can end on a good note, guys. Looking good. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and 20 seconds roughly. Rejected again. Okay, it's very slow session here. All right. But not worried. Still early in the morning. Sorry, guys, I had you on there. Okay, 1 minute left. Okay, guys, this will be the last candle, and then yeah, just stay tuned for the next live. Okay. Okay, 20 seconds. This is the 12 o'clock candle, guys. We'll see what's going to happen here. Okay, very important candle. Opening of a new 4 hour. Okay, you got to keep that in mind. Okay, new candle's opening. Let's see what they're going to do. Pump or dump. Okay, they pushed it up. Let's see if they're going to hold. It's going to have some indecision right now, guys. Just remember that's going to have a push pull. It's a new 4 hour candle. They're going to have to see what's going to happen here, and then we're going to follow it. Alrighty. Okay, guys. Well, that was it. I'm glad you had. I'm glad you joined the call. Okay, I wasn't too much movement there. I do apologize about that. But check us out at our next live call if you're curious about when that is. Just check the header of our YouTube channel. Okay.